Wait, so I just get this? I can't have you with it? You too. We have some crazy stuff planned. What's up guys, thanks for stopping in on the Bridges YouTube channel. Today we are doing something a little different, but before we do it, I have a big announcement and then I'll kind of explain what we're doing. The big announcement is that the paint job for the F250 is finally has a date set. And we have like 18 or 19 days, something like that. I'm not gonna do the math again, but we have like 18 or 19 days until this thing's going into the shop to get painted. Now, there's a small list of things that have to get done before that time. We've gotten a lot done on the truck beforehand. If you have watched the videos prior, or you can go on my Instagram and check it out. My Instagram's right here, by the way. But if you don't know, the truck was originally just like stock looking, deleted, 4-inch exhaust, chrome wheels, small lift kit. I mean, well, 6-inch lift, you know, lift kit. Tires, nothing crazy. Now it's a little bit different. So since it's getting painted and the paint is actually going to be extremely discounted for me, I decided to go ahead and build it. I had to kind of dream up the build because originally what I was going to do is get rid of the tan and kind of just white everything out and then black out certain things. Well, with the new paint job, things are going to be very differently, so I had to bring in a whole new color. I had to kind of redesign things, so that's why I had the bumper painted white, the light bars inside just to kind of give it a little bit, the candy red tow hooks, and everything's dirty. It looks great whenever it's not dirty. And the candy red is part of matching the paint job. We have the new headlights, and we have the whole new grille assembly that I actually built. This part, and this part were the only pieces I wanted for the middle insert. I was gonna do this grille shell in white to match the paint, just kind of give it an offsetting thing, which I think still would look better. And then the custom emblem is something different. That's just, you know, totally different custom emblem. I put that on. I actually built this whole entire grill. But then the white grill shell I ordered turned out primer. I don't know if it was my mistake, the company's mistake, but to be honest with you, this took like 3 weeks to get in for some reason, and I didn't want to have to send it back, get it back. It'd probably take like 6 weeks. And I was just like, okay, I'd literally rather paint it than pay to have it shipped out there, pay to have it shipped back, like all these crazy stuff. So I went on ahead and put the covers on them, but you can see the adhesive like everywhere. That's not coming off. Well, that actually might come off, but still, that's the adhesive promoter and all that does it. You can see right there, it turns out horrible. My original plan was not to use this grill shell. You can actually see the chrome shell under it, the stock one, and look at how much it moves. It's like, that's because I kind of hit something with it a while back, and don't worry about that, but this definitely has to be replaced. So today, we are taking off the entire, we're gonna clean it, take off the entire grill assembly, separate the shell from this actual piece here, and that'll separate all this. And then we're gonna clean this all again, and then we're gonna mount, then we're gonna put this in the back seat of the truck, then put that in the back seat of the truck, and all the little nuts and bolts and everything that we need in order to put this back together. They're gonna paint the grill shell whenever they paint the truck. And as you can see, it's love bug season, so it just looks horrible. But they're gonna paint the grill shell white whenever they paint the truck. It's gonna fit better, it's not gonna bounce like this, and it's just gonna be great. And so that'll make everything look better. So I'm super excited to see that. But when I see that, I will have seen the whole new paint job. Other things that we did whenever we decided to build it, one thing, this was essential, what I'm about to show you. That is the 68-inch Whirlifab custom traction bars. They are powder coated in the candy red, although it's not showing up in camera because it's kind of darker outside today because of the cloud. Oh, that's what the headlights look like whenever it's unlocked, by the way. That's the running lights, extremely bright. I dumped the exhaust instead of having it to the side just because of the purpose of making it louder. These are a 20x10 -22 offset XD series wheels. With the new paint job, chrome was not gonna work, had to do something different. And since I was gonna do something different, I was like, all right, bigger offset, gotta go wider on the actual wheel. So we went with these. Dropstar 655 BMs. Now these are double the offset at -44, and they're 12 inches wide, which means that they help the tire get a little bit wider and it sticks out from the fender a lot farther. And so I love these wheels. I will never do a different wheel setup on this truck ever again. Also, one other thing is we painted the back bumper. Now you're probably wondering why it's black and the front one's white. Well, let's just say that's a little hint for the paint job coming. And I'm getting a new tailgate, by the way, so that one's destroyed. It's actually kind of crazy how easy it is to take these off. So the camera died. But I got the grill shell taken off, as you can see. That is the old one. It's actually the stock one with the covers on it. You guys saw. That's what the truck looks like with no grill shell. And if you've been with the channel for a little bit, then you know exactly, you know, what this looks like. You've seen this before. Yeah, that's what the inner grill looks like with no grill shell. So imagine this inner grill with that, but in white, pretty much. Like that one painted white on this. It's what we're going for. It's gonna be awesome. Literally on that one, it has these clips. Here, I'll show you on the new one because it'll be easier to see. So each of these little tabs, like that one, you know, all the little tabs, those are all clips, and literally every single one was broken in this for some reason. It was really weird. I didn't really know why 100%. It just kind of was. Like every single one except for one, like over there or something. But I need to kind of glue this down a little bit because the adhesive that they sold with this isn't too good. So I'm gonna use like a better adhesive, probably just glue, and then glue that down, clean everything up, make it look good, and then put it in the back seat and put the grill shell with it. Then I'll be done with that part of it. I'm gonna go look at a car in a second. This car's not specifically for the channel. It's more for like kind of like a runaround car. So we don't use like the truck and the Raptor and all that too much. And also the truck's going into paint, so it's good. We'll save a lot of money in a bunch of different ways. So we're gonna kind of get like an economical car. And the one we're looking at is actually a manual, but so that'll be fun. So it's not gonna be anything crazy, but I'll show you guys. We might be picking that up today, or we might not be buying it at all. I don't really know. It's up in Jacksonville Beach, and I'm south of Jacksonville, so we're gonna go ahead and check that out. So Heath is coming over. You guys remember Heath? So he's going to be coming over, and then we're going to go look at the car. So let's see what happens between now and then.
I'm sorry, they didn't have some up there. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I just get this? I can't have you with it?
Have a nice day.
You too.
All right, so I went with Heath, looked at the car, and it ended. Oh wow, the underglow looks so cool right now. It was a really good car. Like I really hope it ends up happening, to be honest with you. I might be buying it tomorrow, not really sure, but it's gonna be really, not really a cool car. You know, it's a gas mileage car, because I don't want to drive this to Jacksonville. I live south of Jacksonville, 40 minutes. I don't want to drive this every single day. I just don't, you know. And also, that is owned by my dad, and my dad owns a company to where he doesn't want to be going down to Miami every day. And sometimes, or not every day, sorry. He doesn't want to be going down to Miami every single month and rent vehicles. He wants to have a car to drive. I want a car to drive too. And this truck's gonna be in the shop for 3 to 6 weeks pretty soon. And so it's like, it'll just be a nice thing. So also the gas mileage, I mean, this thing gets 32 miles per gallon. I'd be pretty excited if it can happen, to be honest with you. But kind of a weird video today, but hey, me and you guys know Zach. Me and Zach are working on some crazy plans. I think I'm gonna talk to you guys about taking the channel a little bit of a different direction while keeping the exact same feel and exact same content style. So we'll talk about that in another video. By the way, if you're wondering, I don't know if I addressed it in this vlog or not, just in case I didn't. Yeah, yeah, that's a permanent scar. Got my stitches out today. I have 10 stitches from a procedure and all that, so don't worry about that. I'm just letting y'all know what it is, so then you're not freaking out or whatever, I don't know, or just wondering or blowing up my comments, wanting to know what it is. So, with that all being said, thanks for stopping in on the Bridges YouTube channel. We have some crazy stuff planned. That's a promise, guys. It's going to be absolutely crazy. This is going to the shop pretty soon. Tons of reasons to subscribe and all that, but you guys know the drill. I tell you all the time. So, I'll see y'all later, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.